It's working. Everything works. Camera works. Mic works. Hoping the screen recording works. Assuming that works. It typically does. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go ahead and get the news up on the screen so we can talk about what we missed while we were off stream for like 6 hours. So we will start with, I think we could start with the IO trade. I think this is a good place to start. We'll wait for a few folks to get in here before we really start talking about it. But there was 2 trades that happened this morning so far. Both very somewhat small trades. This is a really good trade though, I feel like, for the most part. Other than I think 4 second round picks is kind of crazy. I mean, I wasn't expecting that in an IO trade at all. You had to give up Rob. So, I don't know. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on this trade. Because, obviously, Leonard Miller is more just a roster filler. And here go the Bulls again. It's like they didn't fix this whole guard thing. You traded a guard for, guess what? Another guard. So that doesn't really fix your whole guard dilemma. I think I saw something that was like all the Bulls guards have been announced except Anthony Simons. So maybe Anthony Simons is still going to get moved. Who knows what's going to happen with that. But IO got traded. So that's something. I'm interested to see what the money does for that. I don't know what Io's contract is. I don't remember. Io Sumu contract. Lakers have anything to give up for Day'Ron Sharpe? That's a great question. I'll look at that as soon as I look at these contracts. We'll take a look. I think they can make contracts match, but I'm not sure exactly what the Nets would want back for them. So $7 million on the books for Io. Rob Dillingham contract. Good morning, Adam. $7 million this 6.5. Okay, but then also you got to throw Leonard Miller on top of that. So Bulls take on a little bit of money, just a wee bit, in this trade. And then you said Day'Ron Sharpe. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Boom. Boom. Day'Ron, $6 million. Okay, so Gabe Vincent obviously isn't an option anymore. So it would have to be like Maxi Kleber or Maxi Kleber. Or you could try and do a big trade and bring like Zaire in. You could do like Zaire, Day'Ron for Rui. Like this would... Could you do this trade? Would this work? Yeah, the money matches here. And you get off of some money trading Rui. I mean, you got to give up. I mean, the Lakers aren't really giving up a whole lot right here. So what? Maybe you want to throw them like a second or 2 seconds. Would you do this trade? Zaire, Day'Ron for Rui? I feel like you do that trade. Wait, no, I did the picks on the wrong way. No. Lakers got to give up a pick. Lakers got to give up a second as one. Yeah, I think this would be a great trade. For maybe you would have to throw in a first for this dude because the Nets it wouldn't make any sense for the Nets to do this trade at all. It wouldn't. It would not. So what? Throw him a 2031 first? Rui in a first to take on $6 million, and we'll get back 2 solid role players that can actually play. Hey, that's something. That is something. And then if we got to look at this trade. We ain't even looked at the trade yet. Bulls have added 9 second-round picks in the last week. Yo, the Bulls are wilding right now. 0 first-round picks for all these guys. And then here we are with the Lakers trade. Lakers find a sharpshooter on the wings for Luka, Austin Reeves, and LeBron, while the Hawks land a veteran guard, create $11 million trade exception, and pick up an asset. So it was Gabe Vincent in that 2032 second-round pick for Luke Kennard. What was the contracts? I know Gabe was like, what was that, $11 million for Gabe? I don't know what Luke Kennard's... I bet I could do it in here. Luke Kennard was his contract. Yeah, I think that's a great trade. I think Lakers did good with this one. I really do. 11 million. So it's like this. What? Am I tripping? Yeah, so it was like the exact same. I don't fully understand how you create an $11 million trade exception. Because you literally swap contracts. I don't get that. I'd love if someone could explain that to me. If anybody understands how that works, please let me know, because I do not understand that at all. That's very confusing. They literally just swap with a pick. Like, what? Way better shooter than Gabe, slightly better defender. Yeah, I mean, Luke Kennard is he's gonna do more than Gabe is. I want to let's look at advanced stats on those two. So we'll pull up Gabe first. Last time I checked, I don't think his were but so bad. Yeah, offensively, it's positive. Very positive for Gabe over here. But very negative defensively. He's not shooting the ball well. Not very well, at least. And then if we look at Luke Kennard, so Gabe Vincent, positive offensive on-off numbers. Very negative defense. Luke Kennard around neutral offensively for the Hawks and positive defensively. So if we're looking at a statistical standpoint, then yeah, you add a little bit of defense and some shooting, because let's make sure on this, but fairly confident that, yeah, 51% on all threes for Luke Kennard. You'll take that. He is shooting so efficiently. My goodness. Except at the rim, but Luke Kennard's a jump shooter. What in the world? I didn't peep. I knew he was lighting it up, but I didn't think it was like this. My gosh. Majority of those are threes. Still getting in that short mid-range, though, that little floater. Luke Kennard, love that little floater. I'm ready for more action, though. I'm ready for, the big swings. No, actually, let's talk about this now. Let's talk about this. There's no Giannis trade, right? No Giannis trade. The Warriors were one of the teams. Warriors traded Jonathan Kuminga. Picked up Kristaps. Minnesota was one of the teams. They traded Rob Dillingham in 4 seconds. And Leonard Miller for Io. I don't think a Giannis trade happens. So what, the Bucks are going to, if they were to come to the Bucks and be like, hey, we still want to do a deal, but we can't throw you any seconds because we just gave all of them up for Io DeSumo. You're like hanging up the phone if you're the Bucks. You're like, what are you talking to me about? So that's done, right? The 2 top teams that were really pursuing Giannis, I don't know if the Knicks were still on him like that. I don't know if the Heat were still on him like that. But the ones that were constantly in rumors over the last 2 days was the Warriors and the Timberwolves. Mainly the Timberwolves. So they're out, right? That everybody understands that there's no Giannis trade. So let's run a poll. Let's run a poll. I think this should be pretty consensus. Is Giannis getting traded today? Yes, no. Let me know. I think most people will probably say no, as they should. Did it work? Did it not work? I don't see it. Why didn't it do it? What's wrong? I'm stuttering. Yo, it's like 5 in the morning, it feels like. Dude, what in the world? Why did this not work? That's ridiculous. An error occurred. That's what happened. Whatever error that is. Okay. Guess we can't run a poll right now. Cool. Dope. That sucks. Regardless. Luke Kennard deal is great. I'm still fighting how I feel about the IO deal. Io's been balling this year. His advanced stats are not. Maybe his net rating is, but what's that website Homeboy brought up yesterday? You're talking like I'm not gonna see your comment. Is this dude retarded? Like I'm not reading your comment right now. Did you not? You must have missed something. You must have missed something. Luke Kennard is shooting 51% on all threes this year. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? What in the world are we talking about right now? Are the Wolves pioneering a new tactic of no point guard lineups? I guess they're hoping that Io is going to be their point guard. That's the hope, right? I don't really look at Io as like a point guard. Has he run point guard this year? He's run some point guard minutes this year, but yeah, 2 guard is where we expect him to be at. So, I guess so, Josh. I'm not sure I love it. I think a real point guard next to Anthony Edwards would be dope, but I mean, I feel like at this point, this would be one of the best you could get, unless you wanted like a real point guard. You could get Tyus Jones from him, from the Hornets. Try and do that. I mean, who else did the Bulls have? They had somebody else. You don't want Anthony. You definitely don't want Anthony from him. Let's see. You don't care for Yuki. Colin Sexton ain't your point guard. Thank you. Oh my gosh, dude. What in the world? Thank you. You got me right. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Got the sandwich of the year just now. What in the world did I do to deserve this? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Y'all gotta peep the plate my sister just brought me, dude. Look at this plate. This is insane. Avocado with the bacon and the turkey and the, oh my gosh, what in the world? That's incredible. I ain't gonna lie. That's incredible. Okay, back to what we were talking about. I would prefer Io over Colin Sexton for them. Trey Jones would be cool. And he's more of a point guard. So what? You could have went and got Trey Jones. Other than that, I don't know. I feel like that probably would have been the play. Low key, I think Trey Jones would have been the better deal. Well, you get more defense with Io, right? I mean, he's bigger. You got a bigger lineup, but fit Trey Jones. Trey Jones is nice. He's nice like that. Yeah, he's adding offensive. That's about what I expected. What was that website Homeboy brought up yesterday? Man, what was that? How do you look at your favorites? I gotta figure out real quick while I figure out how to look at my favorites. Bookmarks? Bookmarks? No. How do you look at your favorites? Do y'all know? Yo, this sandwich is making noises right now, dude. What in the world? My gosh. I can't get over this comment, Rod. I'm not really sure what you were thinking when you commented this, brother. He is literally 50, 50, 90 right now. Like, what in the world are we talking about? Oh, my goodness. Bring it on. Give me another trade. I'm ready. Oh, here's a trade. Oh, my gosh. What in the world is this trade? Ah. Oh, gosh. Can y'all make sense of this for me? Some just reported the Bucks are keeping Giannis. Did he really? I see this just happened. What's up, man? They are keeping Giannis. They will start making other trades. Okay, cool. That's great. That's what I said, right? I mean, we can take this poll down, right? Because that was the thing. I was like, all right, well, the Timberwolves just gave up all their picks, and the Warriors don't have Jonathan Kuminga anymore. So, like, what are they going to do? Like, that's done. So then this is where we get to. Tank Commander Cole Anthony is gone. Amir Coffey is gone. And you bring in Nick Richards. And Nigel Hayes-Davis. Has bro played at all this year? I'm not familiar. I'm familiar with some of their other gentlemen on the roster. But this guy right here, the definition of a roster filler. Shout out to bro. Okay, well, welcome to Milwaukee, I guess. Nick Richards. What do the Bucks care for Nick Richards for, by the way? Feel we should trade for a backup wing? Yeah, that's a great idea. What would you give up for a backup wing at this point? Try and flip Terrence Shannon for something? What is this trade? What is Nick Richards doing with the Bucks? So are the Bucks about to trade Bobby Portis? Is that what this is? Can we bring that up? Are the Bucks about to trade Bobby Portis? Yo, what? Plus Bucks. Yo, I gotta get this right. Boom. There we go. What do we think about this trade? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. So Milwaukee's probably about to trade a big, right? Like, you don't... Over last week, the Bucks have focused on incoming calls for Giannis, canvassing the NBA for small salary trades. Milwaukee remains in talks to complete potentially more of a ladder here on deadline day. Okay. Get Terrence Mann or Zaire without giving up rotation. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's find out. Let's take a look. There's probably going to be more reports coming out about this soon, so we'll go ahead and we'll take a minute over there, see if we can cook up anything. So, let's go to the Nets. Nets and the Wolves. There you are, still waking up. It's going to be easier to get Zaire done. So, for the sake of contracts matching, that's right, it is going to be a big day. We're already getting started. We're going to do Zaire. I mean, it would have to be Behringer. It would have to be Terrence Shannon. Bones. Plus Jalen Clark. Like, you're going to have to give up one of these young guys. That's the problem. So if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to part ways with Terrence Shannon, he is 25 at this point. He was an older rookie. So, I mean, you could do that deal. This is like, can't you like basically do this straight up? Yeah, you could literally do this straight up. So, Timberwolves take on some money. Nets get rid of some money. They're like the same age, right? Yeah, Zaire's a little bit younger. But you bring in another young guy. This would have to be like the basis of the trade. So, I mean, yes, you could do it. Or if you wanted to give up Joe Ingles or Bones Highland or Leonard Miller. No, they just traded him, Jalen Clark. So, yeah, you could do the deal. Now, for Terrence Mann, it would be difficult. No, you couldn't do that. But for Zaire, absolutely. Is it ZH? What? ZIA. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Yep. A lot of threes, what I expected, and not shooting very efficiently at all. Okay, great. Let's look at Nick Richards this year. Nick Richards is a Milwaukee Buck. Okay, I'm processing. This is great. Not really, but gosh, my goodness. Oh my gosh, yo, this sandwich is still making noises. This is insane. Of a ladder here? What is of the ladder? What does that mean? Yeah, that's tough. So what? They're just saying smaller trades around the edges. I assume that's what we're talking about. Yo, this sandwich, dude. Oh my gosh, I can't get over this. I mean, yeah, maybe not for Zaire. So if it was Terrence Mann, I don't know how you get this deal done. Maybe Highsmith. Maybe you try and get Highsmith. Who's shooting better? Accuracy, 38%. So we'll say Haywood Highsmith. So, boom. There's the trade. Definitely not Terrence Mann. There we go. There's the trade. Haywood Highsmith. I mean, who's losing this trade? Yeah, buyout market is probably going to be the best bet. There's going to be guards in the buyout market. Lonzo Ball's going to be up there. Shoot. Chris Paul. Why are the Raptors trending? Why are the Raptors trending? Are they about to do something crazy? No. Okay. Ooh, let's look at some rumors. Why did that clear? Why did I do that? I saw some this morning that I didn't dive into. The market for Giannis this summer is going to be massive, and I'm told the Lakers are going to be very serious about acquiring him. It's got to be for Austin Reeves, right? It's got to be. If it ain't for Austin Reeves, then the Bucks hang up the phone immediately. Yep, Nick Richards deal. Focusing on Ja. Bucks are shifting their focus to Ja. Wizards. What up, Coda? Hey, next season, that's the year, man. It's happening. Bucks focusing on Ja. That's crazy. What else we got? Oh, the Nets are releasing Haywood Highsmith. Boom, there it is. BB Clips. There it is. Pick him up out of the buyout market. Dude, the sandwich is literally making like sounds. Like as it's sitting here. It's literally making noises. If I put it in the mic for long enough, you'll probably be able to hear it. Which is crazy. Phoenix just got so much better. Amir is underrated. What's up, brother? What's Zayd? Yep, that's what it was. Ja to the Bucks would be, bro. Ja to the Bucks would make me crash out, bro. Amir barely played with the Bucks though. Amir barely played with the Bucks. He is solid though. Like he is solid. I don't know what the Bucks are doing with Nick Richards though. That's my thing. I'm like, are they about to trade Bobby Portis? Is this what's happening? How am I? I'm good this morning. Thank you for asking. How are you? How are you guys? I slept pretty good. I didn't get to bed till pretty late because we didn't get off stream last night till like 1:30. But he would fit it with all the natives. Hey, them Milwaukee folks be wilding out. So shoot, that's valid. Amir is the one. He's the one. I'm here for it. Shout out. Oh, gosh. Is he shooting the ball 100% at the rim on 8 attempts? Okay. See, this is what I've seen from Amir this year on the Bucks. This is what I've noticed. 4 for 16 from 3. So that's tough. But he's not bad. He's not bad at all. Like, definitely could turn it around here. I mean, the Suns are a better team anyways, so he'll probably play better with a better team because he's that type of player. So, yeah. If this will load, my gosh. Oh, gosh, that's so terrible. Are the names to expect not John? Expect not John Morant. So I got a list. I got a list of a few guys that could get traded. We got Io. He got traded. Anthony Simons could get flipped. Cam Thomas, DeMar DeRozan, Michael Porter Jr. That's really about the extent of it. Of some of the big names that I have down here. Am I missing any big names? I could be. I probably am. This is quite the trade, though. This is quite a trade. What else? What other rumors are going around? The Bucks are engaged with the Grizzlies in active talks for John Morant. That was 2 hours ago. Mavericks aren't entertaining any Kyrie calls today. Yo, if Zubac gets traded today, he's going to get traded for more than Anthony Davis was. That Wemby was on the trade. Yo, who is your source, bro? What in the world? Oh, this is so sad. Prime suitor, Pacers for Zubac. Well, if they're willing to give up 5 first-round picks, shoot, have them. I don't think they're doing that, though. Did anything else happen here? No. Okay, so we can go to NBA Central. Because there was one other rumor up there that I wanted to talk about. The King... Of course they do. Of course they do. Oh my gosh. Kings like RJ Barrett. Shams said, yo, Shams is literally like, he's, after this trade deadline, he's just gonna like crawl up in his bed and just like, oh, Giannis didn't get traded. I look like a fool in front of all these people. I did a whole lot of talking about nothing yesterday. We listened to that whole little spiel he gave on ESPN. Talked a whole lot of nothing, talking about Giannis could get traded tonight. We all knew that was some garbage. Lakers are expected to make more moves today. Oh, are not expected to make more moves today and do a big splash in the summer. I mean, it was a good deal. The Gabe Vincent deal. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Lakers probably won't do anything else. Good deal though. Luke Kennard trade for Gabe Vincent's. I won't use any adjectives next to him. But there it is. Okay. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. Okay. We know about this now. This is done. Yeah, so that's all the rumors, I think. Someone saying are heating up like we all did already know that. Yeah, it was some garbage, bro. It was all some garbage. All Shams does is talk. That's it. He just talks. The Boston Celtics are trading Chris Boucher to the Jazz? Yo, what are they cooking right now? Oh, Fisher and Bleacher? No, I haven't yet. We'll check them in a second. What are the Jazz cooking, dude? What are they about to do with this? Yo, I should change the title. What should I change the title to? What do y'all think is a good title? NBA trade deadline something. Can we get some ideas? I need a new title, y'all. We need a title. Someone help me out here. Do me a solid. What would you click on? All four of the players in this deal are on expiring contracts? Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. I suppose. Click Giannis finally trade. Yeah, that would be crazy. Boucher, point guard. Laurie, shooting guard. Flip. Yep, there it is. I love it. Chris Boucher is probably just getting waived or something, right? Celtics just trying to get under that. This AI garbage. Look at this comment. AI garbage. They just traded him away. What are we... Reading is fundamental. So what? They just don't give up anything? They just take on the money? The Jazz are just taking on all this money just cause. We'll take who'd they take earlier? Take Lonzo Ball. Give me Chris Boucher. Wasn't there somebody else they took on some money? Oh man. My cousin would be kicking the dirt right now. He does not like Luka Garza as a Celtics fan for some reason. Hey, I'm not mad at Luka Garza. When he first got drafted, was in the league, I was like, I thought he was going to be out the league in like a minute and a half. But, hey, he stuck around. So you said Fisher? Fisher? Yep, Jake Fisher. Here it is. Oh, gosh. I hope y'all can't hear it. Y'all definitely can't hear that. It's the garage door going up real quick. Everything be all right soon. It's all good. I'm told the plan for Atlanta is to keep Gabe Vincent and Buddy Hield. Okay. Minnesota folks missed that Nikhil. That's a pretty replacement. He is a good replacement. I mean, yeah. The point guard would have been nice, but Io's serviceable for sure. Absolutely. They were never serious at discussing Giannis trade with Milwaukee. Of course they weren't. It was just Shams. That was the only person that made it seem like it was serious, of course. That's hilarious. Mac McClung signing a 2-way contract? With the Bulls? Why did we need another guard? What's happening? Yeah, probably. It was just Shams gassing it. Okay, Bleacher Report. That's our last tingy ting to check out. We got that already. We're gonna do this after the deadline. We're gonna go through every trade and we're gonna grade them. Okay, we got this. We got all this. Got all this. Okay, back to Shams. Bring Woj back, please. I mean, okay, so is it just nothing back in return? They're just taking the money? I thought, what was the dealio with the Celtics? Wait, okay. Let's look at the contracts. What's that? Sport Track. They literally could. Rob is gonna be your point guard, and your center is gonna be Usman Jang. It's gonna be your center. Imagine. Who was I about to look up? What am I talking about? Celtics. I'm doing my title now. Trade. Deadline. That's 2 words? Sure. Yeah, it is. Okay. Back to where we were at before I got distracted with this title. Did they need this to get out of the apron? So you already were under the first apron this year. Was this before or after? Okay, so I think I have this updated already. They're awake this morning. I don't see him on here. Where is he at? Chris Boucher? Yeah, he's not on here. And how much was his contract? Almost $3.5 million. So that put them comfortably under the first apron. Okay, well that's why you do this deal then. Okay, this makes sense. Understandable. Yeah, this is about right. That's hilarious. Nothing else quite yet. Hey, this has been good though so far. Little trades around the edges. I want to move. Give me a Cam Thomas trade. Boom. I'm ready for it. Any teams over the apron? That's a great question. Let's find out. Well, I mean, the Cavs are definitely over the apron. Is there a way I could just look this up? Well, let's see. Which NBA teams are still over the first apron? Let's see if AI's got an answer for me. Okay, so the Celtics aren't in there anymore. The Raptors got under. Then are the Knicks over? I think the Knicks are over. So maybe we could be... Oh, I forgot. The Knicks ain't done nothing. Jordan Clarkson deal? Question mark. $11 million. Oh, they did the they did the Gershon deal. Zeke Naji trade. Yeah, what's up, Jesse? That could happen. Rockets called the Bulls for Trey. Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be great. So if you wanted to get under the apron, you would have to trade. You'd have to flip Dalen Terry and like 4 other guys. You're not getting under the apron. It's not happening. Unless you trade somebody, of course, for a lesser contract. But other than that, it ain't happening for the Knicks. Do we think the Knicks are going to make a deal? Is this going to happen? I know Jordan Clarkson is a name that is looked to be traded, but other than that, I don't know if they'll even do that. And then what was another team up there? Let's see. Maybe we could just go to NBA, see if they'll make this smooth and easy for us. Nope, it's not what I wanted. They have a trade machine up here? Nice. Contracts? Active contracts? I want by teams. NBA team contracts. Here we are. Gosh, the Warriors got a lot of money tied up. Goodness gracious. So do the Wizards. My gosh, what in the world? Well, Anthony Davis and Trae Young will do that to you. But I must be missing something. They got 2 guys. That's it. Whatever. JC for Day'Ron. Would that work? I think it probably would, right? I like that Day'Ron trade we drew up earlier. Who was that for? What trade was that? Fanspo? Yeah, there it is. Gosh, I'm struggling this morning. Goodness gracious. See, what the thing is what do the Knicks need another big for? Are you then trading away Mitchell Robinson? I think that would be bad. So, boom, bum, bum. Money matches up all right, I'm pretty sure. No, it does not. Because Day'Ron's $6 million. So you would have to throw in Pacome instead. Is that how you make the money match here? Pacome? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's valid. Okay, that makes sense. Pacers and Heat smoke? What, did they just make a trade? Oh my gosh. Look at that. I'll talk about the Amir Coffee trade in a minute. We got to look at this one. Jose Alvarado to the Knicks. We were just talking about the Knicks. So what's the trade is the question. Did you send out Jordan Clarkson? This is cool and all. I don't know if it does anything. Like, what? We literally did. This is crazy. Please tell me it was for Jordan Clarkson. Please. Please. That would be hilarious. The Amir Coffee trade. Dude, I feel like it's cool for the Suns. You bring in a wing that's shooting like 20% from 3, and you hope he can turn it around and play defense. And then for the Bucks, you bring in Nick Richards, and maybe this makes Bobby Portis expendable. But that might be the thought. That's what I think. So, what's the trade, though? Yo, I'm tired of this garbage AI in these comments. Like, what in the world, dude? Let's hang it up. Find something else to do. For what? I hate when they do this. Jose Alvarado traded the Knicks. Okay, for what? This is what we care about. It's great that we know it happened, but I want to know who for. Okay, Jake ain't told us. NBA Central ain't told us. Legion, take your time, Sean. Yep, he always does. Always. Same thing here. Chris Haynes ain't said nothing. Got the jersey swap already. They was waiting for this. Wait, so did Centel post this a while ago? I feel like he did, right? Imagine. Gosh. Nah, just a troll post. So he didn't actually post this? I thought he did a while ago. Okay, no. Gosh, voice cracks. This is terrible. This is what happens when I just wake up and hop on stream like immediately. I got up, ate an egg, got on stream basically, and a nana. Now I got this awesome sandwich sitting next to me, making me all hungry and stuff. Gosh, my sister cooked. What in the world was she thinking? Why did she do this to me? Making me so hungry. Ugh. I feel like I gotta get a bite. I'm gonna get a bite. I'm gonna get a bite. Big bite. Gas. Oh my goodness. Straight gas. What's up? What's up, Dagger? Rayhan. It's a great question, brother. I'm wondering the same thing. Why do we need 9 guards? Okay, so we flipped Dalen Terry. Okay, word. So Dalen Terry 2 seconds. So you just traded Gershon in 2 seconds. Right? That was the trade? It wasn't straight up, was it? Where's the Gershon trade at? Wait, no, it was last night, wasn't it? That was straight up. Okay, yeah. So you traded basically Gershon in 2 seconds for Alvarado. What do y'all think about that? What's Jose's contract? This is what I'm thinking about. Because we were just talking about them getting under the apron. I don't think this does it. Dang, how many Jose Alvarados are there? Gosh. Yeah, they need a wing and another big. 4.5. So you didn't save no money. But the cool thing, look at this, right? So Pete, player option next year, unrestricted free agent. Look at this, right? Dalen Terry is going to be a restricted free agent, but the thing is it's like a, where is it? We're going to need to go to the Knicks for this. I hate that they do this, man. Just let me look at the stuff. Yup. Boom, the cap hit. Because it's restricted free agency, the cap hit is $16 million. You needed to get off of that. Who better than to set it to the Pelicans? So that's a sneaky good deal. For the Bulls, they got rid of that. And then the Knicks were like, well, we don't want this either. So they got rid of that too. So they go ahead and just pick up 2 seconds to take that on. And you give them Alvarado. So that's how we can make some sense of that one. Where's my blanket? It's a little chilly. I might need to bring my blanket out. Not yet. It can get a little bit colder. I can deal with this. I can deal with it. What's next? Who's getting traded next? This was a name. We were just talking about the Knicks. Who should we talk about now? The Nuggets. If we just talk about the Nuggets, maybe we'll make a trade. How do I feel that Giannis is staying? I think it's great. I think the Bucks actually are doing the right thing here. Holding on, trade him in the offseason. Boom. Sounds good to me. You're going to get way better of a deal in the offseason anyways. So, feel good about it. Let Giannis rest for like the majority of the year. Don't bring him back or he's literally going to like rupture his Achilles and then you can't trade him. So, let him sit out for most of the year if possible and then flip him in the offseason. You'll be able to get a way better deal. Timberwolves are probably, I don't know. Maybe they didn't even care that much. Because like that one dude, was it Jake Fisher reported that they were never that serious, the trade talks. Danny Wolf and Traore. No. I can't see this happen. I need the Nets to keep Danny Wolf. I need it. Maybe they Cam Thomas and BJ might get traded. All right, let's talk about the Nets. I mean, boom, y'all both were on it with Danny Wolf and Traore. Where are they at? Nets. Who are the Nets trading somebody to? Nuggets, sure. That's the two teams we want to make a trade here. All right, let's think. Could that actually work? No, I don't think that deal would work. Because Danny Wolf, that's $3 million. Oh, wow, that actually would work. That would match up very well. Okay, word. There he is. Boogie Cousins up here still. Troy Daniels, RJ. All right, word up. Okay. So maybe this could happen. I mean, how much longer do we have till the deadline? We got 2.5 hours. A lot can happen in 2.5 hours. It's slow right now. It's gonna pick up though. For sure. I think MPJ would fit well with Jokic and the Nuggets. Yeah, just like old times, huh? Bringing them back. I mean, he did. He did work well for them when they played together. He did. That would be quite a reunion. They would have so much money. You would have to literally just flip Cam Johnson back over there, or Aaron Gordon or something, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to give up Aaron Gordon. Just retrade the two. How long until the trade deadline? What's up, Jack? It's at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so we got 2.5 hours. Is that right? Yep, 2.5 hours. We're good. I'm ready. I'm prepared. And then after the trade deadline is up, we're going to go through every trade and we're going to grade them all. That ought to be fun. I think I saw a report saying the Lakers were done. Let's see if we can pull this up. Where was it? Was that NBA Central? Was that Legion? Yeah, here it is. Lakers aren't expected to make any more moves today. Aren't making any more moves today, and instead are eyeing a big splash this summer when they'll have more resources. That's the play. So, and that makes sense, and they did do a really good deal. They did. I'm surprised they're not going to try and trade Rui. I really am. But, yeah, I guess you just rock out. I do. I think it probably is true. I mean, I think it would be smart to try and flip Rui and Maxi Kleba for something and Dalton Connect, but I don't think anyone's going to give a good deal back. What unexpected stars had Jaren AD, so who else? Ooh. I mean, James Harden kind of came out of nowhere, too. That happened really quickly. I don't know, man. That's a great question. I don't feel like there's going to be one. I feel like we got our unexpected star already. I would love for there to be another one. NBA Central Post. Stop pursuing it because they felt his ego wouldn't allow him to be second option primary star player. What? Okay, wait. Who would the star player be? Can we talk about that first? What player is better than Giannis that he's going to get traded to the team? So what, only players that we can say are better than Giannis. You could say Jokic is better than Giannis. You could argue Wemby is better than Giannis. You could argue Shea is better than Giannis. You could argue Luka is better than Giannis. These are argue. I'm not saying set in stone. I'm saying you could argue. I don't think Anthony Edwards is better than Giannis. Yeah, you could argue. You could try to argue. Yeah, not Jaylen Brown. Not Cade Cunningham. That's close. Closer than I'm. I don't know who they could be talking about. That's with an all-star player. See, they kind of switched it up a little bit and kind of gassed it a little bit. I was told an NBA team with an all-star player to explore the idea of trading for Giannis. Team decision makers ultimately decided not to pursue him because they didn't feel like his ego would allow him to accept a co-starring role or perhaps even bringing the team's second option. See, they kind of messed with that a little bit. They did. As two NBA person, the Bucks could receive his companies, they opted to trade Miles Turner. That is another name that could get traded. Miles Turner could also get traded, especially with the Nick Richards trade. Again, I still don't really know why the Bucks did that. Yeah, one more move would be cool for the Lakers for sure. I still don't get why the Bucks did that. I'm struggling to make sense of it, unless there's another deal coming, which there should be. But apparently they're pursuing Ja Morant, so who knows what's going to happen. I don't know. Let me take this away. Let me take that away from y'all real quick so I can pull this up. I gotta. Boom. All right, we're back. I'm not even a Bulls fan, but they better make one more trade or so. I'm saying, bro. I'm thinking Anthony Simons is gonna be it. What player and what draft cap? For Miles Bridges. W Funko Pop. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Hold on, let me pull out. Hold on, I got you. So what? Y'all got what's the ones up there right now? KD and Dirk. Hold on. Ugh. I could really cook for a minute, bro. I'm gonna pull all these out because this is the first time anyone said anything about my Funkos. I'm taking this opportunity and I'm running with it while we wait for this trade. Y'all ain't ready for all this, bro. Y'all are not prepared for all this. Oh, Miles Turner? What do I want for Miles Turner? Oh yeah, I did just say that. A first round pick. A first round pick. First and a second. Something like that. All right, look. So, boom. The Giannis Funko. There it is. Throw it back in the bucket. James Harden. Nets Funko. Yup. Throw it back in the bucket. A salary. We'll look at that in a second after. Here. Boom. AI. Back in a bucket. Shino. Yeah. Back in a bucket. Old Faithful. Naruto. Back in a bucket. Those are the Funkos right there, bud. There we go. I was waiting for this. I've been preparing for this. I need some more, though, for sure. All right, let's see. Miles Turner. I'm trying to get some more. I need more jerseys, more Funkos. I should have switched the jerseys up. I've had the same ones up for like a week. Okay. Miles Turner. It's quite a hefty contract. Bro, I know, because I feel bad eating on stream because I don't know if y'all can hear me chewing or not. Because if y'all can hear me chewing, I don't want to eat. But if y'all can, and if y'all cannot, then I want to eat. But I don't know if y'all can hear me eating or not. So $25 million, that's really not that bad. Not even close? Oh, word. Okay. Appreciate y'all, bro. Yeah, y'all been saying y'all have been saying that. All right, word. I'm about to munch down in a minute after we talk about this. So y'all riddle me this while I take this bite. Who wants Miles Turner? Y'all riddle me that. Who wants a big? Who wants a big that can stretch the floor? I'd say the Warriors, but they already made their deal. Come on, bro. What up, Will? You do not like the Hawks moves. Hey, bro. I'm trying to, I'm gonna keep it real, but I'm not trying to annoy y'all with chewing. I didn't know if y'all could hear me or not, but now that I know y'all can't hear me, I'm about to tear this up. Stretch the Magic and the Bulls. All right, let's try that. Let's try those two. Breaking team pass up because it would have carbon. What in the world? Really, you're right. Y'all are chilling in my crib right now. Yo, that's a good point. Okay, Magic. Let's do the Magic. Boom. Miles Turner, $25 million. I mean, you could just go with the old, simple, old, faithful Jonathan Isaac Wendell. But I feel like you would want to keep. I heard that Goga was on the trade block. So are we saying Goga and Jet Howard? Nah, they ain't giving up Jet Howard, right? They wouldn't do that. They would trade Jonathan Isaac, though. Straight up? Would y'all do this deal straight up? Miles Turner for Jonathan Isaac, Goga, and Jet Howard? Detroit. That would be a good one, too. Let's do Detroit. Yep. I like that. Would y'all do this deal? I don't know if I would do this deal. I don't know. If I'm the Bucks, I'd probably do this deal. I'd take a Jet Howard, but I would want a pick back. Who did you just say? Detroit. Miles Turner. So what? I mean, you could go the... Nah, you can't trade Beef Stew away from this team. You can't do that. It would have to be Dario Saric. This would be tough to make the money match. Karis LeVert, Dario Saric, and the Bucks want like Jenkins or something. You wouldn't? Hey, Kayla. Ooh, the Hornets. Ah, there it is. That's a really good one. I love that. Saric and Sasser. Would Pistons fans do that? I'm not sure. Dario Saric, he's probably... I mean, how old is he at this point? He can't be so old. Let's see real quick before we continue. Wrong team. Who are we just on? Y'all, I'm struggling. Pistons. Gosh. 31. Okay. Ooh. Miles Turner. So what? You got to give up Grant Williams, Trey Mann. Is that the trade? Grant Williams and Trey Mann? The Bucks would probably want one of these young guys back. I don't think they would do it. The Bucks would try and finesse Liam McNeely. I don't think they would do it. They definitely wouldn't do James. But I mean, this could be like the basis of the trade. Grant Williams and Trey Mann. Where's the pick at? That's what you got. That's what matters here. You got to throw me some picks. Give me... Y'all got all these 2027 picks. Give me one of these. Let me get this 2027 pick. People don't even care about the 2027 draft. And then throw me a second. A first and a second with Trey Mann and Grant Williams. No first. That's valid. A first and a second. I feel like that's pretty fair. I want the Bucks to do that too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Get that young core. Memphis could work too. But if the Bucks and Memphis are doing a deal, it seems like it's going to be Ja. See if we miss anything else. Yeah, he does need to stay in Charlotte. I'm a fan. I ain't made a video on him yet, but I am a fan. I'm with you, BB. I think it's going to be about that. I hope they do, at least. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I was expecting this to be water, and it's not. It's Sprite. No, my sister is funny for that, bro. What in the world? That scared me. I was like, man, this is sweet water. My gosh. Sixers jaw? That would be insane. That would be ridiculous. Oh, not JTA. You're talking about somebody else. Shoot, I missed it. Let me try to put these pieces. JTA? JTA. I'm struggling. I don't got it. You know I be struggling with these abbreviations. Always. Oh, you're talking about Jose? Okay, there it is. We'll start Io at the 1. The bench, keep Dante at the starting lineup. Ooh, let's look. Let's take a look. That's a good question. That's a good conversation, right? Not Mavericks. Gosh. I think he's got to come off the bench. I think you got to keep Dante in the starting lineup. Dante is a very off the... Bro, what? Yo, me and my girl are watching Rocky right now, so shout out to the Crees. I don't know what this stands for. Oh my gosh. Nah, the abbreviations be killing me sometimes, bro. Yeah, it's been a while though. But I think that's so tough. Io's coming off the bench. I think he starts by coming off the bench. Maybe later if he's playing really good, you could flip him for Dante. But I say probably start him off the bench for his first couple weeks. See what happens. I love Dante in the starting lineup. But also Dante off the bench is peak. So, Bulls trade Bones for Trey Jones. How much would... I think that would be a great trade. I do. Because you got Io now. You got a guy that can get you some buckets. It's not just Bones. Like, when Bones plays, like, he's... Oh. He usually does play pretty well, though. Central said the Sixers are looking to move Eric Gordon. Bro, Eric Gordon? Is that real? Who is going to try... Look how old he looks, man. Gosh, look at this face. I don't know, dude. I don't know. He's 37. No one is trading for Eric Gordon. Nobody. No one. He's played 6 games this year. All garbage time, probably. 57% from 3. What in the world? Oh, all he shot is 3s. So he actually played in like 3 games. And he was lighting it up too, word. You're right. Sacramento is probably foaming at the mouth right now thinking about Eric Gordon. Hey, they like RJ Barrett too, don't forget. New duo of the future. Trio. Westbrook, RJ, and Eric Gordon. Yeah, I hope Jalen Green stays in Phoenix. I mean, the vibes are amazing with him and D Book. I've seen so many videos of those two, so I think it's safe to say. Yo, the Heat still haven't done a deal. Can we talk about that? Are the Heat going to do anything? The Bucks source say called some teams in the morning sharing their willingness to take back minimum salary contracts for draft assets, while Milwaukee is definitely still looking to buy on the other hand and add another piece next to Giannis as well. At this point, I would have just preferred them to trade Giannis now. If this is what we're doing, if we're trading for Ja Morant, then shoot, y'all lost me. They lost me. This is crazy. I cannot get over this. Eric Gordon. Emphasis on Eric, not Aaron. We ain't got no news in about 30 minutes. Something's got to happen soon. It's the deadline day. The deadline's in 2 hours. Come on. Bring it on. I'm ready. The sandwich. 'Cause you know my name. Sandwich know my name. Just it's going to be Yabusele at the 5, and his backup is going to be Usman Zhang at 6'8". Yo, chill. Yo. I had such a good shower after stream last night. It was like 1:30. But that's when they really be hitting, I feel like. It's 1:30 in the morning. I just got off a streamed like 7 hours. And it's just me in a dark bathroom in the shower. Like, straight gas. Straight gas. Yo, Zayd, bro, we don't. Maybe we do. Maybe we do need to bring this back up. Maybe we do need to bring it back up. Where's the flick at? Did I pass it? Where's it at? That might be like the best NBA clip from all year. Where is the flick? We just saw it last night. No, for real, we might just have to pull it up. I gotta make sure nothing crazy pops up as I search up Gershon. Because I don't know what people are saying after that clip. After that picture came out, bro. Who knows? Oh my gosh, here's a different one. What in the world is this? Oh my gosh, what? I have not seen this picture yet. Okay, next topic. Next topic. It's crazy out here. Where is it at?
The only thing they really got is Gershon. Golly, Gershon. My goodness. All they really got is Gershon Yabusele as a tradable thing. Golly, how is he doing that?
All right. No, the pictures it's always crazy with Gershon. Like, this is wild. It's like he knows the cameras are on him. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they discarded that picture. Like, it's just gone. He might have had to make a phone call. We don't need to be searching for this picture. I'm looking way too hard for this picture right now. Oh my goodness. Why is John Horst trending? No reason at all. See, this is what keeps happening. It's like someone will start trending. I'll be like, what's going on? And it's just absolutely nothing. I need something to happen. I need it. I'm itching for a trade. Know how he walks with me. Kayla, are you in here? And it still amazes me. All right, let's do some trades. Let's still get an RJ IQ trade. Let's do it. Glad you said that. I know who Rob is cooking something up. He could be, as in Pelinka, I'm assuming. Probably not. He could be. But apparently they're done. I know who wants him. Shea for Yuki. Yo. That's one less guard for the Bulls. No, it's not. You just bring in another guard for the Bulls. Swap again. Rob Dillingham, Ayo Dosunmu all over again. So what? You could literally just do straight up. No, you can't. Who's more valuable? Can we talk about this first? Who's more valuable, DeMar or RJ? RJ, right? Maybe? You're right. That's a great point. That's what the Bulls want to do. Shea is literally going to be running the 4. RJ, yeah. So then Sacramento's giving something up in this trade with DeMar. So what? They got 3 picks in this draft. I would keep that if I was them. You don't need all these seconds. Westbrook out of Sac. Who wants him, though? Is the question. So the Kings also have to give up a player because... Ooh, Devin Carter. There it is. Boom. Is that the trade? Devin Carter, DeMar in 2 seconds? For RJ Barrett? Would y'all do this trade? Y'all probably heard that bite. The Winter Olympics start today. I'm not going to lie, they picked the worst day. I could not care less. It's trade deadline day. Yeah, the Raptors spacing would suck. So I don't think it would be the greatest idea. And Devin Carter can't shoot either. You know what? We're just going to chalk that trade. How about instead... Nope, I was going to say Zach LaVine. Nope, never mind on that. You ain't making that money match. Well, with Emmanuel Quickly, you are. It would have to be Emmanuel Quickly and somebody else. Yeah, no, you're not doing that for Zach LaVine. That's way too much for Zach LaVine. Ugh. This looks very Zach LaVine. Mid. Awesome, mid. Why he playing so little minutes in some of these games? 22 minutes? In 2 of these games, 23 minutes? Why is he playing so little in these games? What? Are these just like blowouts? Bro, he does not play for either of these teams. Oh, okay. Never mind. I see. Oh, wow. Nice. That is a pretty good day, isn't it? Zach to Denver into reality. Let's do it right now. We'll just do some little finger movements after we draw up a trade. What is the trade? Zeke Naji and... You're going to have so much money tied up, dude. I don't think they should do this. Are you giving up Cam Johnson? What's the trade? What's up? Zach LaVine for Quickly Barrett in a second? That would be an interesting trade. Is this the trade? I don't think this is the play. Yeah, no. I might be with you, Dagger. I would like for them to do a little move around the edges, but their contracts are so screwed that, like, unless you're trading Zeke Naji for, like, a smaller piece around the edge, you could do that. But other than that, I don't think they should do nothing. It would be really cool, though, for them to get, like, Cam Thomas or something. Zach LaVine for Quickly Barrett in a second. Pretty sure the Kings would have to give up a lot more money in this too. $13 million. You need spacing though. But I mean, Zach LaVine spaces the floor, so you're gonna need a guard back. So what you gonna do, Malik Monk? Is this the trade? Malik Monk and Zach for Emmanuel Quickly and RJ? That's an interesting trade. I don't know who's giving up picks, but somebody's gonna have to give up some picks. Could the Nuggets get Brook Lopez? Ooh. Yeah, they could. I don't know. I don't think they want to do that. I think Jonas is just fine. I think Valanciunas is just fine. Let's take a look-see. Because he's got. If Zach LaVine were to go over there, you would have to throw IQ in that trade. Just load. Don't. Why are you doing this to me? Why are we doing this right now? I was worried my internet was going out this morning. I tried to reset it, but I couldn't. We're just out here getting the job done. Can we please load? This is... I bet Pivot Fade will load up faster than this. All reliable right here. Jarebko, shout out. Lineups. Well, I mean, this makes sense because Jokic is on when he's off. So that's tough. I don't know. I don't feel like Jonas has been bad. But I mean, yeah, that could be an option. How big is that Brook Lopez contract? Are the Clippers probably going to wait till the offseason if they're going to blow it up, right? Yeah. Yeah, if they were like swapping Jonas for Brook Lopez, then you could do it. But they definitely need to keep a big. I think Jonas. I would prefer at this point Jonas over Brook Lopez. I ain't watched a whole lot of Clippers games, but I watched a whole lot of Bucks games. And even last season, it was time. It was time for them to move on. So around the margins option. Where's that report at? I want to look at that report. See if we can find that. Nope. Don't need to go to game. Let's clear this. Here we go. Have they played a lot of minutes together? Lakers could offer Austin Reeves 3 first-round picks and major cap relief to the Bucks this summer to help jumpstart the Giannis rebuild. There it is. Okay. Okay. Call it 4 first-round picks. And Dalton Connect. Just cuz. Yeah, you're right. The Lakers are still looking at around the margin options to enhance the roster 2 hours ago until the deadline. Okay. The Clippers keeping the team good enough so OKC will be. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I keep forgetting about that. Najee Marshall going to get moved? Yeah, the deadline's at 3 o'clock Eastern time. I either saw a report, what was it, that they were looking to trade him or they weren't? It was one of the two. I don't remember which one it was. If they're looking to trade him, then I think someone would want him. One of these good teams would want a forward, for sure. Wing. I don't know who. I can't believe we haven't gotten a trade in an hour. And the deadline's in an hour and a half, basically. I can't believe that. No, they did not. No, they did not. Stop playing with me. Oh, I thought you was serious for a second. My gosh. Wolves sneaky trade to get Malik Monk? If they didn't just trade for Io, I'd be like, yeah. But the thing is like, I don't even think that's possible at this point for the Wolves. So let's look. But I don't think it is. That is crazy work, bro. So you got to make up $18 million. The only way that you can do that at this point is with Io and with Behringer, or for Dante. Dante plus Behringer. Would you want to do that deal is the question. Yeah. It's a little rich. It's a little rich for the Timberwolves. I think the Timberwolves probably won't do a whole lot more. Maybe another wing. That'd be nice. But it would have to be a small contract. Yeah, man, it's coming up. I'm going to be live until it's over. Like I said earlier, then we'll grade all the trades together. It'll be fun. Bowl. To the Timberwolves. That's not the buyout market. I don't know. I think they should just try and go get Haywood Highsmith off the buyout market. Shoot. Do the Timberwolves have any money in the buyout market is the question. I don't think they do. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they got barely no money. I don't even know if they got a roster spot. Well, you did just trade 2 for 1 in the IO trade, so you might have a roster spot. Let's take a look. Oh, Dante Exum. He can be signed. He is a free agent. And he was great the last season he played. Wasn't Dante a part of the trade? He was a part of the trade to the Wizards, right? Yeah, he was a part of the trade. And it's sad. Because, what was it 2023-24? Or was it last? There was a stretch where he played so good. We got to find this now. Was it 23-24? Oh, here it is. Yep, 15 points a game, 31 minutes. There it is. It's tough stuff out here, man. I used to really like Dante Exum. I still do, I guess. But, I mean, obviously we've kind of given up on that dream. It's tough. Yo, we need a trade. We need something. I need my blanket. I ain't gonna lie. It's getting a little chilly in here. I need to grab my blanket. I got a basketball blanket. Let me get my basketball blanket. This will be very fitting, the fact that we are talking about basketball, by the way. Y'all see this blanket? It's a fine blanket, isn't it? Oh my gosh, Emmanuel Mudley dream. That's crazy. Ugh. You know me, man. A blanky time. Get all comfy now. I'm good. I just added like 2 hours to the stream just by me putting this blanket on. Slide over a little bit. What's the deal with Scoot Henderson? The injury that he had was way worse than they thought it was. So, that was the last I saw. Did I not just click it? What in the world? Oh, there's some news. What we got? Confirmed that he is feeling the best he has in a while. Honestly, one of the first days, I'm like, okay, I can keep going now. I can keep playing even longer. I felt great. Okay. So Scoot is finally getting somewhere. But very, very soon we're going to see him playing. He was playing in those contact games, 3-on-4, 4-on-4, 5-on-5, and this morning sprinting all over the court, so he's getting there. So Scoot's getting close. Okay, so maybe by March. Maybe somewhere in March, before March. Maybe that's what we can hope and expect for Scoot. It's been a tough year for him, man. It's tough out here. Times are for the best I've found a while. Yeah, that's a good point. Kobe Buffkin is... Oh, why is he trending? No reason at all. They gotta stop doing this. What about the Boston Bees think Utah trades with New York? I don't know if the Knicks are gonna do any other deal other than a Jordan Clarkson deal. I'm not sure. Oh, man. This poor Sandwich has heard all this talk. He don't even watch basketball. Poor guy. He's missing out. Gas. Little pat to the corners, right? See this? This is etiquette. Some diving possible Jordan Miller to the Wolves. I don't know if the Clippers are going to want to give him up because he has actually been really good. Like, especially, I'm pretty sure, especially over the last, 2 or 3 weeks, he's actually played really well. Yeah, he has been playing really, really well. Man, I should have made that video. I almost made a video on him before he started playing really good. Man, that would have been great. I knew he was solid, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. I think the Clippers will probably want to keep him. Who knows, though? Maybe they like Terrence Shannon. I like Terrence Shannon, so shoot. It's tough stuff out here, man. Feel bad for the guy. Plays some minutes, gets hurt, doesn't play for a while, gets benched, doesn't play again for a month. Gets hurt, doesn't play. Tough stuff out here for your boy Terrence Shannon. Yeah, this has been a very weird trade deadline. I can agree with that for sure. Jordan Poole now. This is some garbage. What in the world? The Grizzlies are not budging. They want at least one first-round pick for Ja Morant. Hey, I don't blame them, man. As you should. Not as you should, as in you need a first for Ja, but I just like that they're staying strong to that. Yep. Io to Minnesota. How you feel about that, Dio? Are you a fan of that deal? 4 seconds, I think it was. Let me pull this up real quick. Yep. I'm about to pull it up in a second. Yep, 4 seconds, Rob and Leonard Miller. NBA Central. Oh no. Why are they doing this? Wolves CP3? Yeah, at this point, why not, man? The Bucks genuinely believe, emphasis on genuinely, believe they can build a contender around Giannis this summer. Here it is, bud. No, he's not. They still got all them guards. That's right. Well, I mean, let's run here's what the lineup will be, right? Rob at the 1. Anthony at the 2. Trey Jones at the 3. Modest at the 4. Ousmane Dieng at the 5. At this point, Yuki, you're trying to get Yuki and Rob on the court at the same time. That's the smallest backcourt in NBA history. They have built a competent team since Drew left. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ivy. I forgot about Jaden Ivey. Yes, they are. Very delusional. It's terrible. Oh, where's Jaden Ivey? He's a Bull. Yeah, that's... I forgot about him. Yeah, you're right. It's been an hour. I need it. 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 Please. Gotta stay up on my water, man. We gotta keep taking these little water breaks. There we go. There we go. They should make this a holiday. Nobody should have to work on trade deadline day. That's what I think. I had to take off today, basically. Of course, there's games tonight, too. Like, I don't get it. I get it, but I don't. Like, you get some crazy performances from some people, on trade deadline day. But still, I just don't even think they should have games at all on trade deadline. That's to make Milwaukee old style, bro. What? Adam Silver needs to bless the Bucks with a top 3 pick. That's what he needs to do. Darren Peterson on the way. I saw people talking about his jump shot looked like Jordan. Is that real? 15 on 45%? Is that really real? Yo, I might get banned if I got this up here, bro. Jordan has 0 rings if Darren Peterson was born in 63. That ain't crazy. Now Milwaukee, they did a small trade. They think that the report just came out that said that they think they can build a championship team around Giannis in the summer. But they did this little fun little trade. Woo! Yay! I'm on there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if he can stay healthy, like if Bro can just be healthy, he gonna be good. This is all the Bucks did though. And then this awful report. Where is it at? This disgusting report. But this is from Shams. So, like, it could be complete garbage. This could be just fake. Who's his source? That's what I want to know. Suns get Cole Anthony. Shoot. Yeah, that's a good point, Darren. That's a good point. He can stay with his brothers. For the Bucks franchise, I don't think it's wise, but you know what? There's light at the end of the tunnel. There we go. I needed that. Shout out to Alex. Has Alex gotten on the floor? I don't think so, right? I do not believe he has. No, he ain't got on the floor. 24-year-old rookie. Ain't even dressing out. I think the NASA's played one of these games, though, right? Yeah, he gets in some garbage time. He'll get in and get you a dunk real quick. Yeah, I'm thinking the Bucks might try and deal out Bobby or deal Miles Turner with that trade. I don't know, because I just don't really get why you want another big. You got Bobby, you got Miles Turner, I guess, and Jericho Sims. So now you got 4 bigs with Giannis. You got 5 bigs. Yeah, Sims is but yeah, Centel Centel is destroying Shams right now, and he is losing some credibility. People are tired of him. Hey, that's real. You know, that's a family man right there. Shout out to Giannis. Getting his brother jobs. I mean, you can't be mad at the guy. I feel like I haven't seen you two in the chat at the same time in so long. Dio and Will. Woj Centel. No, I haven't heard about that. I have not heard about that. That would be hilarious. Y'all be dodging each other. Like, we'll be in the early streams, and Dio, you be in the late streams. I think y'all both missed that stream yesterday that had a bunch of people in it. That was dope. I know a couple of y'all weren't here for that. That was so much fun. You got to. There you go, Dio. I like that. Detroit goes for someone like MPJ today. It's tough with their contracts. So let's look real quick. What is it? MPJ. Okay, gosh, struggling still. So it would have to be Toby, MPJ. You give them like Marcus Sasser and Karis LeVert. Oh yeah, you were here for the late stream. There was one in between that I think both of y'all missed. I just don't think the Nets need this. I don't think they need this. I don't blame him, yeah. Shoot, I'd want to get all those touches too. He's shooting about 20 shots a game, isn't he? Oh my gosh. What in the world? 30 shots? In 37 minutes? Oh my gosh. Central Jaw tweet? Uh-oh. Heat would trade for MPJ? I mean, they have the assets to do it. So it is possible. A team that's been linked to Ja Morant reportedly wants Memphis to attach picks to... Oh, what in the world? So Memphis is like, hey, we need a first-round pick. And whoever this team is like, hey, no, we need you to give us a pick. Ja is not a negative asset. Why are we acting like Ja's a negative asset? That's crazy to me. I think people forget about, like... Hold on. I'm pulling this up. I'm not going to take this disrespect. I'm not even a huge Ja fan or anything, but like, I'm not taking this disrespect. Let me pull this up. 24, 25. Boom. I get like somewhat, but I don't look at him as a negative asset. So the games played is tough. You know, like keeping him in the lineup, it's tough. But you gonna sit up here and tell me that this guy is a negative asset, bro? I know the games played is the thing. Can you keep him on the floor? Yo, where is my mouse at, dude? Jeez. But we gonna sit up here and act like this dude is a negative asset. This was last season. This was just last season. First game of the year, he dropped like a 40 ball. So I know he don't get up like he used to. He ain't gonna play as many games, but like bad at it. See, that's the thing. Like throughout all of this stuff, I don't know how I feel about off court issues, but I don't feel like it's that bad anymore. Like as of recently this year, throughout all of these trade rumors and stuff, all we've barely heard from Ja is that he wants to stay in Memphis. He had that argument with Vince Williams. That was tough. But Vince is gone now, so who cares? And he's still on the sidelines cheering his teammates on. Still throwing up celebrations and stuff when they do good stuff. Like he's been a really good teammate throughout all of this from what we've seen. So yeah, that's what it is. The off-court issues, and it's can he stay on the court? But I don't feel like the off-court issues are as bad as they used to be. I mean, this was last season, man. It's tough. It's tough. But I'm just surprised that they want them to attach picks. Shams to be focused on somebody else. I forgot about that. Jonathan Kuminga was shocked that he got traded to Atlanta. I miss Vince if he gets some more confidence in Utah. Yeah, that'd be tough. Hey, if that's what he's doing to try, then shoot. It's a show. Hey, cool. If it's a show, then he's doing a great job. But regardless, he's still showing up. That's something. Got to give him credit. I know you don't like Ja, but no, for real. Like I bet he just wasn't expected to get traded at all. We ain't had nothing in so long, dude. This is terrible. I'm ready. Does he start in Atlanta or six-man? Probably six-man, right? Will, what do you think about that? I got to look at the lineup. This isn't fully healthy, though, I don't think. No. Yeah, they'll probably have him come off the bench for Ricochet, right? Unless you want to take Ricochet down to the... Yeah, it's one of those two. It's going to be Ricochet to the bench. Over Mo? Well, you got to have a 5. You need a big. Prefer 6-man. That's valid. I'm thinking it's a swing. I mean, you could start him off the bench. Oh, yeah. I mean, if Whitmore would be willing to pass the ball, I hope he heals up well. I don't think he's out for the whole season, I'm pretty sure. Nikhil, Daniel, Zach, Jalen, and Yeka. Yeah. Yeah. Three more playing months? Yeah, he's still in Washington, but he's out for the season. He had an injury. What was it? Hold on. Yeah, out for the remainder of the season after deep vein thrombosis. Shoulder injury. So maybe next season. I was too high on Cam going into the year. I made a Cam video and I said too much good stuff. I gave him the benefit of the doubt a little bit too much. I do that. I like to be optimistic and give guys the benefit of the doubt, but yeah. That's valid, Will. I'm with you. Yo, Darren Peterson on that team would be crazy. Like, if they get any of the top 3 guys, I mean, Wizards are stacked. I can't believe we're saying that also. The Wizards are stacked. I knew they were great coming into the year, like they would be good one day, but I wasn't expecting the team to look like this by the end of the year. Where will Landale sign to? Is he on the Hawks still? Did he get waived? Yeah, I think he's still. Yeah, okay, he's at the Hawks facility today. Boom! Welcome aboard, Jacques Landale. Top tier, bud. Little pat to the corners again. Pat. Don't want to rub off the beard oil. Pat. Boom. I need something to happen, dude. This is driving me crazy. I don't want to just sit here and watch jaw highlights all day. We get an hour before the trade deadline, and there ain't been one trade in over an hour. What in the world? This has been a pretty underwhelming trade deadline. Yeah, James Harden trade was cool. Jaren Jackson trade, that was cool. Anthony Davis, that was cool. Other than that, we really ain't seen a whole lot go on. Just a little moves around the edges, like the Kobe White, like the Ayo Dosunmu. Really just the Bulls. Jonathan Kuminga, that finally happened. So there was some cool trades for sure. And I'm sure that somebody else will probably get traded, but not a whole lot so far. What's up, ABT? I used to play 2K a lot. Like, a lot. And I have a second channel where I posted a few 2K videos. It's Ethan Intuition. But I don't post on there much. I got a video in the vault that Dio's been asking for a while. I'm trying to get my girl to edit the video for me because I don't feel like it. So I'll see if she'll do it. So that'll be 3 2K videos up there. But maybe after this I'll do a rebuild. If y'all would help me pick a team, maybe we could do the Bulls do a rebuild. Peyton Watson this offseason? Yeah, I mean, shoot. If you got money, I'd be going for Peyton Watson, absolutely. He's been so good. He's tough. He went through that month stretch, he was averaging like 20. 22. Boom. That's a great point. We're waiting on it at this point. The Kings are going to do something weird. I'm waiting for the Kings to do something else weird. They're not done with DeAndre Hunter, right? My back. It's spinal. Shout out Mike Tyson. I broke my back. Spinal. Where is this at? I need this right now.
Were you really sick this week? What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke
My back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Is that inspiring?
that funny. I'm sorry. Oh, man. This is what happens when it's trade deadline day and we haven't seen a trade in over an hour. I mean, this is awful. I'll probably go take it. No, I'm not going to take a fat nap after this. We gonna have to create all these trades. Then I'm gonna make a video. Gosh, Kings franchise for Giannis. Who says no? The Bucks. Should I do? See, I like doing the long-winded rebuilds. Like I like doing multiple seasons. Like actually playing games and building connections with the players and stuff. I'd be down. If y'all would actually want to watch that, I'd be down. I know Dio probably would. And then you would too. If you saw it after the I don't know where they saw it. No. Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know if that was real or not. Or if they was just gassing it. No, don't. Stop. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Bro, y'all can't keep doing me like this. Like, I need something to keep me engaged, but gosh, this is terrifying. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I am hyping him up, but that don't mean I want him next to Giannis. They both need spacing. They ain't spacing the floor for each other. It does sound great for Memphis. Bucks cannot give up Ryan Rollins. They would be fools. With that contract, ooh-wee. The Hearts up there? Okay, I forget that you could do that. Big three of Ja, Kuz, and Thanasis. Yo, Pete Nance. Substitute Pete Nance with Thanasis. Put some respect on my boy Pete Nance. J.R. Smith. I think LeBron will go back to Cleveland next year. Well, that sure does a lot, doesn't it? A J.R. Smith report. Miami, Houston for Ja. I think Houston was out. I really think it's just like Miami at this point. And Miami's like, well, we want picks back. Miami's like, we're not giving any picks. We just want to give you freaking Terry Rozier and call it a day. You ever figure out what Jose got traded for? Yeah, it was Dalen Terry. Dude, that's hilarious. Yeah, so it was Dalen Terry in 2 seconds. So Bulls are like, hey, we don't want this cap hit for Dalen Terry's restricted free agency. Knicks take him. Knicks are like, well, we don't want it either. So here, you take this. We'll give you 2 picks to take this on, and we'll pick up Jose in the process. So worked out. I think everybody's probably happy. Of course. Yo, Pat Riley probably doesn't even know what's going on. He's probably still trying to trade back for like Jimmy Butler or something, like completely oblivious to everything that's happening. Dunk contest. Who's in the dunk contest? Carter Bryant, Jalen Duren, Jackson Hayes. It ain't going to be Jalen Duren. His big, strong self. No shot. Hey, that's valid. I think it'll probably... Jackson Hayes is probably going to do some crazy stuff. I'm going to say Jackson Hayes or Carter Bryant. That's 2 out of 3 of the options. I like Rollins, but it's him. Keeping Rollins. KPJ can go. He can go. I thought he would have been great on the Timberwolves. Shoot. You be back? All right, Will. I'll be here. Sacktown Sports. Okay, word. They probably will. He don't want to do it, but they might. Dude, the Hayes suspension was crazy. Let's see if we can pull that video up. We're switching to football real quick, y'all. Trade? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Not good, but a trade. A trade. It finally happened. We finally got a trade. I see Cam Thomas and Milwaukee be bucket on the bench. Yeah, if Cam was healthy, it could be cool, yeah, but Cam's out for the season, so maybe next year. The Denver Nuggets are trading Hunter Tyson, a 32 second round pick. To who? Pick to the Brooklyn Nets. Okay. So you just traded Hunter Tyson for a 2026 second round pick? The lesser favorable of Clippers Hawks? Okay, so you're gonna get like the 40th overall pick in the draft for Hunter Tyson. Denver creates an open roster spot and a buyout market and gets out of the luxury tax. Okay, well that's a good trade for them. It's like the Nets and the Jazz are just like helping everybody avoid their cap issues right now. Well, that's a W for the Nuggets then. You get to go up in the draft this year, and you get out of the luxury tax, and you get an opportunity to get into the buyout market. Try and go get you Haywood Highsmith or something. Who knows? That's cool. What were we going to look at? We were going to look at something when this trade happened. Oh, the Jackson Hayes. Yeah. There it is. Can we slow this down? Is there a way to slow this down? Yep, let's slow this. Look at this, dude. My gosh. Coming out of the out of the squatted position. Boom! Straight into I don't know if there's a dude or straight into they. Boom. It's tough out here, man. Poor guy. I don't know, man. I mean, KPJ is... I don't know if I would agree. I don't know. Ooh, 3-point contest? Also, Ryan Rollins is younger. He's going to develop better. Let's see. Who's in the NBA 3-point contest? (2026) Concanepple is the only confirmed participant we have so far. That is crazy. Oh, that's tough. Şengün ejection? I didn't see that. Another trade? Oh, he called the... Oh, okay. Josh Minot to the Brooklyn Nets. Bro, the Nets are just like helping out everybody here. For what? Yeah, he gonna win the next like 5 straight or something like that. That'd be awesome. That's a W for the Nets. Yo, they keep getting more players. The Nets just keep taking on more players. Dude, they're gonna have like 20 people by the end of the trade deadline. Yeah, I like Minot too. I don't really know why the Celtics would do this. I thought they were already underneath of the cap with the Boucher trade. Or maybe this was the last thing they needed to do to get under it. It might have been close. No way. Don't touch Danny Wolf. Yeah, this is really probably just financially, right? But the Nets keep taking on players. Y'all can't have 20 players. I don't know if they know that or do they know that? Do the Nets know they can't have 20 players? Where's Captain Obvious? Where's Chris Haynes? What's up, Brandon? Nope, he ain't posted it. Okay, well, I'm interested to see if there's anything else with this. Rolling out a new 7v5 basketball. Need him for the G League team? Bro. The Nets are about to have the greatest G League team of all time. So I'm pretty sure that was just to get him under the apron. Because it was close. I thought they had got it. No, they were like $1 million away. So that just gets him through the apron. But that can't be it. There's no way that you were just like, here's Josh Minot. And you were just like, okay, thank you. Like, there's no way that's what just happened. That was a dumb comment. I'm not going to read that, but that was a dumb comment. Got to be a pick at least. Yeah, there has to be something. It's like, oh my gosh, Eric Gordon actually got traded. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. The 76ers are trading Eric Gordon and a 2032 pick swap to the Memphis Grizzlies. I thought the whole point, not the whole point, but half of the point of the Dominic Barlow of the Jared McCain trade was to get Dominic Barlow converted. So this trade isn't for it too? What? This is exactly what he said for the Jared McCain trade. So that they can try and re-sign Quentin Grimes and convert Dominic Barlow to complete conversion. So you needed to do another one. Oh. They were just feeling quirky. Yo, this is very 76. Is Daryl Morey still the... No way, right? No way, right? He is. Okay, word. Well, this all makes sense. I can't believe the Grizzlies took him on. I mean, you get a pick for it, so why not? Terrible Nuggets trade? The Hunter Tyson trade? I don't think it's terrible. I mean, Hunter Tyson wasn't playing, right? Yeah, he ain't playing or nothing. So you just basically got into the draft this next year. You got out of the tax. You got out of the luxury tax. You're going to try and get somebody in the buyout market. And, yeah, I think that was a good trade. Yeah. I do think this was a good trade. Oh, yeah. Sam Presti is just different. Like, he just gets whatever he wants. Oh, man, it's really heating up out here. We got an Eric Gordon trade in 2026. Bro, I cannot believe that. Just waive him and let him go home. This is exactly what I thought. Had empty seat and could have converted Barlow's contract without getting rid of Gordon. Or wait for the buyout market. That's what I thought. It could. That's a good question. I'm not sure how far this takes him out of it. So, like, let's look. 2.2. I think that's about the minimum. So I'm not sure what would happen with that. But maybe they were just really worried about trying to get that extra roster spot so you could even get a guy in the first place. I'm still waiting to see an update on this. It's really heating up, y'all. We got an hour before the deadline. Maybe I can finally finish this sandwich. See, if Lonzo could still shoot the ball, yes. But the thing is Lonzo can't shoot the ball anymore. You become an insider of sports. Like, how do you even... That's a really great point. That's a great point. What's a list of notable players that can still get moved? Cam Thomas, Anthony Simons, DeMar. I don't think MPJ is probably going to get traded. John Morant. Who else we got? I'm not sure. Those are the only ones off the top of my head. Whoops. Marjan? Yo, that would be crazy. I got a rookie Marjan card just over there. I really thought he was going to be nice for real. I really did. See if we got any new rumors. Anything cracking off over here. He's not that bad. Yeah, someone could give Killian Hayes. What is a free agent pool looking like? That's a good question. Thoughts on Kristaps trade? Missed that stream? I think that it was very 50-50 what people thought about it. I feel like the Hawks finesse, though. Like, for the Warriors, you can make sense of it and be like, yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, stretch 5, shoot the ball for us, come in, block shots. But the thing is like, he's going to play like 20 games. But then the thing for the Warriors is to do that, you had to give up a shooter in Buddy Hield, not having his best season ever, but still a shooter in Buddy Hield, and you have to give up your young Kuminga when you could have got so much more for Kuminga last season. But you holded him, you held him, and then you end up here. So I don't know. I think Kuminga is somewhat overrated, yeah. But whenever he actually gets minutes and plays, like, he does well. But Steve Kerr just doesn't like bro. So it's tough. Free agent pool. Is there a way we can look at this? No contracts, off-season, free agents? 2026? I want to look at right now. I mean, I don't think this is updated. Yeah, this is not updated at all. For whatever reason, yeah. I mean, it's what, like, did Mike Conley get bought out yet? I don't think so. It's like Chris Paul and Lonzo and who else got bought out? Haywood Highsmith. Trying to think of some more people. I don't know right now. Bring me another one. We had like 3 trades in like 10 minutes. Let's keep her rolling. We got 50 minutes till the deadline is up. And we ain't seen no crazy trades today. The Io DeSumo trade was the big one. Any G Leaguers you want to see given a chance? Ooh. Let's look. I can't think of nobody off the top of my head. G League stats. Kobe Buck. Oh yeah, that's the answer. Mac McClung. He just got a deal with the Bulls, so that's another guard. It's a 2-way with the Bulls. But I mean, bro's been tearing it up, and then he actually got to the Pacers this year, played like 2 or 3 good games, and then they waived him. So it's tough. So yeah, I would say I really do. I would like to see Mac McClung get a real chance. I think that'd be really cool. Oh yeah, Ron Harper Jr. That was another dude that was out there tearing it up for a little while. He's not gonna play a whole lot right now though. Yeah, I guess just like Killian Hayes, Mac McClung, and I think that's about the most of it for me. Even think about it. Yeah, do we have any Bulls fans in here? I don't imagine. I mean, if you're just going to tank, sure. Or if you're trading some more of these guards soon, great. Let's get Anthony out of here. Did they ever announce him? They did 6 minutes ago. Okay, well, they announced Anthony. They announced this trade, finally. It was the first trade they did. No, it wasn't. That's not true. Yeah, no. Who needs to be traded right now? Ooh. Shout out Mac McClung, man. I don't know, honestly. I feel like this Ja deal has to get done soon. Other than that, I mean, I'm struggling. Cam Thomas, yeah, that would be dope. Ooh, yeah, what number is Ivy going to wear? They'll probably announce that today or tomorrow. We'll find out at some point. I would like to see a DeMar trade, too. The thing is I don't really know who would want DeMar, but a DeMar trade would be cool. This is what we got. Eric Gordon. Yeah, that was like last night talking about some Giannis trade for nothing at all to happen. I don't mean to disrespect Eric Gordon, but it's like, bro, he's about 40 years old. That's a good point, Dio. No way. Stop playing. Oh, shoot. You wasn't lying. Okay. Zubac to the Pacers? All right. So we're tearing it down. We are tearing it down. Clippers are tearing it up. Here we go again with this Shams garbage. For what? Exactly, Dio. For what? Yeah, I'm going to snatch this right here. I'm going to snatch this. Thank you, Shams. Thank you, Shams. Give me that. Making a thumbnail out of it right now. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, my guy. He won't mind. He ain't make the graphic. Let's see. Have they put the deal out yet? Boom. Hold on. I'm cooking right now. Okay. Kawhi's at Golden State. Yeah, I mean, it's about time. Yeah, the Brook Lopez thing could happen. Someone could trade him. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I saw earlier too. So it's like there's no way the Pacers were actually willing to give up all this stuff. There's no way they gave up 5 picks for Zubac. Right? I would hope and assume not. That's what I'll say. We are hoping and assuming. I'm cooking right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cooking. What do you say? Yeah. Is it over? I mean, for the Clippers, yeah. Dude, I would have preferred him to go to, like, the Hornets. Because, yeah, it's like, why did the Pacers do this? Why? Are you just banking on next year? Is that the point? You're going to be like, Jay Huff and Zubac is our guys? And we're going to hope Tyrese Halliburton could take us to the chip? Is this what we're doing right now? Like, are we serious? I mean, no way they gave up Ben Mathurin, right? They haven't said it yet. YouTubing on the fly. Okay, I'm locked in now. I'm locked in. Pascal's no way. No, Pascal's not gone. Yo, can we please announce the trade? Please. Yeah, I like Josh Minot too. Let's just keep picking up dudes just cause. Tell me the truth. This is frustrating. No, like seriously, this is so frustrating. What did the Clippers get? We don't know. Shams won't announce it. Oh, the Celtics? They didn't get anything. This is all we got. The Boston Celtics are trading Josh Minot to the Brooklyn Nets. That's all we got. That's it. I mean, yeah, Kawhi could get traded today. That's a good point. It is possible. Shams getting fired. That would be hilarious. Yeah, Brooklyn just keeps doing that. I would love some details. I would love to know who they traded him for. This would be great. This would just make my day. I mean, shoot, we're gonna have to figure it out ourselves. Let's go to Fanspo. Like, gosh, dude. The worst team in the whole league trading for a big. OKC fans, yeah, they are. They're geeked right now. Yo, Dio, I bet you're so happy, huh? We got a Pacers fan in here right now. 18 million. So it's got to be either around Obi Toppin, Aaron Nesmith, Ben Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson. So it could have been like Isaiah Jackson plus Obi Toppin or Isaiah Jackson plus Ben Mathurin. Yeah, probably Toppin. Right? Probably Toppin. Has anyone else announced it? Chris Haynes? Probably not. Okay, so that's what the Nuggets are going to do. They're going to convert Spencer Jones to a standard. Okay, so that this makes more sense now. Still no details. It could be a big trade. That's a good point. Boucher got a new team? Why are you happy, Dio? Because y'all have the Clippers pick this year, and the Clippers are blowing it up. Y'all gonna get a good pick. Boucher got... Oh, yeah. Well, he got traded over to... who would he? He got traded to the Jazz? Did they release him, or did they keep him over there? Yo, it's been 7 minutes, and we have not gotten... For who? Whom? He's trying to drive us crazy right now. He's accomplishing. Woj would never. He would never. The Heat are the only Eastern Conference team to not make a trade. That is hilarious. That is so funny. They gotta be up next, right? They're really trying to figure out this whole Ja thing. Yeah, man. It's gotta be. It's gotta be a huge trade. Kawhi to the Heat, yo, that would be crazy. Yo, Sham's just like... I was gonna say, he really did get fired. Can we get some details? Giannis ain't going nowhere. NBA Central announced it. It's Ben Mathurin. Okay. So it is Ben Mathurin. Wow. Clippers are probably happy about this. You bring in another young guy. That's cool. Jake Fisher's the one who announced it. Appreciate that, Jake. Before Shams. So who else is in the trade? Are there any picks involved? Like they just said, the Clippers just said they wouldn't take anything less than Jaren Jackson. Yeah, that backcourt's going to be fun. What's up, Joshua? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I did chat with you last night. How was your night, brother? How you been today? Clippers, I don't know if I would say they're about to ruin the league. Oh, if you mean by giving the Thunder another pick, then yeah, shoot. I like Kawhi to the Bucks trade for Giannis some extra picks. That would be interesting. What do the Clippers have other than Kawhi? They got Jordan Miller, Derek Jones Jr., That's about it, right? Off the top of my head. John Collins, Bogdan, yeah. Brook Lopez. You could trade these guys. Oh, Bradley Beal. Gosh. I forgot about that. I like Mathurin with the Pacers too, but it seemed like it was time for some reason. Like they wanted to move him. It's probably they don't want to re-sign him, right? Because isn't he going into restricted free agency? They should. Yeah, send him to Seattle at this point. Happy for the guy. Happy for Ben. All 7. That's tough, man. This is fair, too. Yep. There it is right there, bud. OKC's geeked. Still no. Shams is selling. Okay, so that might have been the trade we were talking about. Surprise Connect haven't been traded. Yeah, the thing is, here's the full trade. Finally. Okay. Ben Mathurin. They got Kobe Brown back? Okay. Isaiah Jackson, 2 first-round picks and 1 second. So they did not get more. Than Jaren Jackson. But I think this is a pretty good haul. You get 2 first-round picks and a young player for Zubac? I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that's good. And a second, Kobe Brown. Has he played much recently? Oh, wow. 10 points last game in 9 minutes. That's awesome. Shout out to him. But I mean, third-year player. Barely plays. Yeah, I want to know the first. That's really important as well. Here it is. Clippers are receiving 2020. 2029 unprotected from the Pacers. That's a great pick. So this pick, 2026 first round pick from the Pacers, protected 1 through 4. So if the Pacers land 1 through 4, they keep their pick. And 10th. So the only way that the Clippers could get this pick is if it's 5 through 9. If the Pacers land between 5 and 9, the Clippers get the pick. Dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. No, this is a wild gamble for both teams. So the Clippers, if they get a good pick, then you're just like, all right, well, we only got 1 first for Zubac, which is still good. But you could get a 5th overall pick, the 6th. And knowing the NBA lottery, they probably will end up falling down. Where are the Pacers at in Tankathon? The 3rd worst right now. Sim lottery. Let's see what we get. Okay, so if this were what were to happen right now, Indiana ends up with a 3rd, so they keep their pick. If we sim again, Jazz win back-to-back. See, they drop down to 7 this time. Who knows what could happen? Top 4, they keep it. Yo, the Jazz just won 4 straight. There, Sacramento finally does. And Indiana falls out. So, this is tough. That is crazy. Yeah, they better keep putting out these G League lineups. Give Johnny Furphy 40 minutes a game. I mean, who are they even playing at this point, dude? I ain't watching no Pacers games. We're not going to sit up here and act like anyone's watching Pacers games, right? There's no way. Johnny Furphy, Jay Huff, Ben Shepherd, Cam Jones, Jarris Walker. It's why would I go out of my way to watch this? Why would I do that? Why? Yo, that... The guy that had 30 minutes and 6 points last game? Yup. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, well. There's the trade, y'all. I can't believe that, bud. And he traded it, but I think it's out for South Africa. Yeah, so Indiana's going to keep their pick if it's 1 through 4 or 10 through 30. So the only way that the Clippers are going to get it if it's 5 through 9. I think we'll get one more. I think we'll get at least 1 or 2 more, right? Got 30 minutes. It's heating up. Finally. My last bite of this sandwich I've had for 2 hours. Almost 3 hours. Who wants it, Gerflump? Who wants that trade? Who wants that package? Let me know. They really might. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised. Try and send him to OKC, get your pick back. No way OKC would do that. Absolutely no way. Dio, now you're just being greedy at this point, dude. What do y'all need Connect for, too? All that for Zubac? Yup. Ben Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, 2 firsts and a second. Indeed, indeed. Goal. What is this? I can put a goal up here? Bro, I'm not about to put a goal for Super Chats. What in the world? If the Lakers don't want... Yeah, I mean, shoot, if they're just handing folks out at this point. Where's the next one? There's definitely going to be another trade. Why would OKC do that, though? Why would they want to do that? Do we want a 30-some-year-old or do we want a top 10 pick in this year's draft? 35-year-old or top 10 pick? Unless you're just like, well, I mean, honestly, low-key, yeah, Kawhi. Yeah. Probably just Kawhi. Yeah. Pistons Kawhi would be dope. Warriors are officially keeping Draymond. All right. Big news. Teams are calling the Clippers trying to trade for Kawhi. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. As they should. Jimmy for Paul George. What a trade. What a productive trade. If Kawhi gets moved, who you want to see him with? Probably like the Pistons or... Who else? Who else, y'all? The Pistons would be dope. OKC, that would be a win-win. Or the Warriors, that could be cool. They can't do that trade anymore, though. Unless you literally do the Jimmy for Kawhi deal. Pistons, OKC, Heat. Denver, ooh, Denver would be tough. Yeah, Denver and the Pistons would be my top ones. Denver and the Pistons. Probably the Wizards. Don't say OKC. I mean, it'd be a win. It'd be a win for the Clippers to get their pick back. But you could probably get a better deal. I mean, Thunder do have a lot of picks. If the Pacers' first rounder falls out of it converts. Wait, what? What? So if the Pacers' first rounder doesn't convert in that 1 to 4, 10 to 30 range, it converts to the Pacers' 2031 pick? So it's one pick. Or potentially two? So it's... What? Hornets Kawhi? Ooh, that would be tough. I would have preferred the Hornets to go get Zubac, go get a big. We were talking about that on stream. So, if the Pacers' first round of this year falls out of the 1 to 4, it converts to the Pacers. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You would have to trade that contract. So, it would be... It would have to be... I mean, yeah, you would have to actually wait till the offseason unless you were to literally do like Lou Dort and Chet right now. And that wouldn't even work. You would have to do Lou Dort, Chet, and Isaiah Hartenstein. You don't want to do that. Yeah, you're not doing that deal. What all happened? I saw everything into the last 2 hours. All right, we can do a little recap for you real quick. What's up, Patrick? So, yeah, the Io DeSumo, you probably saw this. Gabe Vincent to the Hawks. Bucks trade Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey to the Suns for Nick Richards and Nigel Hayes-Davis. Celtics trade Chris Boucher for nothing just to get out of luxury tax. The Pelicans get they trade Jose Alvarado to the Knicks. The Celtics also traded Josh Minot to the Nets for nothing. We're not even going to talk about this. And then this was the big trade that just happened. Zubac for Ben Mathurin, 3 picks. The Kings do, you're right. It could be Kings. Here, let's look. You said Lou Dort, Alex Caruso. So you still got to make up another $14 million. So then you would have to throw in Isaiah Joe, and you get the deal done. So Lou Dort, Alex Caruso, Isaiah Joe. You get rid of 2 of your best perimeter defenders to bring in Kawhi. Kawhi ain't the defender he used to be. Let's remember this, guys. Oh, they extended Amari Williams? I didn't see that. They did. That's awesome. I didn't see that. What do y'all think? What's next, man? I don't know if anything's next. Ja Kawhi deals. Imagine if that's what we got. Pelicans need to like man, but are center holding it back. Absolutely, definitely. But they said yesterday, the day before, that they think they have a playoff team. So it don't seem like they're gonna trade nobody. Yeah, shout out to Amari, man. Kawhi for Ja. Yeah, that'd be terrible. Are there any bigs Kawhi could go for? I don't know. I feel like the Grizzlies are set on moving Ja because they want to start. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Zion's just going to be worth less and less. I like the mind not getting traded. I don't know what for. Yeah, just to get under the luxury tax, I'm pretty sure. Or wings, guard. Yeah, they don't need another guard for sure. Trade small. Oh, there was another trade? Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. I love this deal. Tyus Jones to the Mavericks for Malachi Branham. Hornets get a trade exception. I love this deal. Yo, the Hornets bring in a point guard that's not Ryan Nembhard. Cooper Flagg doesn't have to play the full-time point guard. I love that. Yes, they said that. They said that they have a playoff team. I love this. I think this is a win. Yeah, Braun and Charlotte, he's not going to play. It's whatever. But they get a $7 million trade exception if they want to try and make another deal for a big. And the Mavericks get a point guard. That's dope. Brandon, yeah, I guess. I don't think they lost a trade. They've won their last 8 games. They're cooking right now. Made some really great trades. Oh! Yes! Oh, what a deal! What a deal, y'all. Look at this. So the Bulls don't get Ousmane Dieng anymore. The Bucks get him. And Nick Richards goes to Chicago. This makes more sense now. So the Bulls get a big. The Bulls finally get another center. And the Bucks bring in a young Ousmane Dieng. I love this. Yo, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is great. Shout out John Horst. Just traded Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey for Ousmane Dieng. That's awesome, dude. This is great. Good point. The Bulls don't know they haven't seen this. What'd you think about that, Dio, huh? Milwaukee legend already. I love that. That's a win-win. I hope they treat Ousmane right over there. Well, it's Doc Rivers, so he probably won't. I don't know what the Celtics would do. That's the thing. They just gave away 2 roster spots. I don't know what they're going to do. This is awesome. I'm super happy with this trade. Oh, yeah, that's a good... I just realized that, too. That's a good point. I was calling for Colin Sexton to be a Buck for 4 years straight. I finally gave up. It's not happening. Yo, we got 15 minutes. Well, a little more. 20 minutes. 18. Meet in the middle. 18 minutes to the deadline. Bulls low-key did a thing. They did. So instead of getting Usman, they get Nick Richards. They have a center now. The Bucks get a young guy with some upside. I love it. It's his 4th year. I can't believe it's been 4 years already. Yeah, when the Bucks were actually good, Colin Sexton would have been a great piece. Absolutely. Him and Bobby would have got along very well. If the Bucks aren't lying, Beal, oh my gosh. Dude, if a Giannis buzzer beater happened, I'd be so done with my team. I'd be so tight. Shoot. I mean, Bradley Beal's out for the whole year. Peyton Watson came 2 firsts for Kawhi Leonard. Ooh. Yo, that would actually... Can we do this real quick? Can we see if this works? That would be quite a trade. You are giving up a lot, but you're probably not going to be able to sign Peyton Watson back anyways. So no, it wouldn't work because all that money. They're not making that money yet. Christian Braun and his extension doesn't kick in until next year. If you threw Zeke Naji in, it still wouldn't work. Yeah. So that would be really tough to get done. It'd have to be Aaron Gordon. No, it still wouldn't work. Yeah, man. I'm for real. Let's get Cam Thomas traded. It's time. Oh, my shot chucked. Ugh. Gosh. Dude, I was gonna say, like, my plan was to do, grade all these trades together afterwards, but I don't know. I might need a minute. I might need some time to stretch for a little bit. Maybe and then come back on stream. Chicago going to be running a crazy lineup tonight. Yo, that's a good point. What's that? Yep, 3 o'clock. 13 minutes. 13 minutes. If a Kawhi trade is going to happen, it's going to happen in the next 10. I might prepare a thumbnail. Let's pick out a picture. Kawhi Leonard. Well, I like this. This is a good picture. The quality's not great. Best ones are from NBA. Quality's good on this one. Doesn't give me a whole lot of space. You know what? We can work with this one. We could work with this one. We could turn that into a thumbnail for sure. Just in case. It doesn't hurt to be too prepared on draft day. I already have a bunch of thumbnails made that I'm not going to use because these guys aren't getting traded. But it doesn't ever hurt to be prepared. Did we get anything else? I don't care, Shams. I don't want to hear what you got to say, bro. Respectfully, dude. Sent to the back. Okay, here we go. Do a thumbnail with James, Kawhi, and Zoo. Just all three of them. Just put like gone. That'd be quite a thumbnail. That's actually not a bad idea. Kind of like that. I'm gonna rock out with what I just got cooked up. Yo, why does Kawhi look like that, dude? Why does his shoulder built like that? What in the world? What's Kawhi got going on? No way a Kawhi trade is actually happening, right? Usman Bucks video when? What do you which thumbnails? No, seriously, Sham should be tucked away. Which thumbnails did you feel like I used to put more effort in on? Let's look. Let's look at my thumbnails. Are you talking like my older ones? Like these ones? People didn't really like these ones that much. These ones didn't get many clicks. These were the ones that got all the clicks. I like the style with the AJ one. Yeah, it was my favorite style too, but like I was getting like no views at all, and then I switched back over to this thumbnail style and I started getting a bunch of views again. So I was like, yeah, this is the one. But I've been doing these ones recently, just trying to switch it up because my views have been so bad in January. This is the worst stretch I've ever gone through. So I was just trying to change something up. But like this GG one I thought was tough. Still nothing else going on. The deadline is in 9 minutes, bro. Like, what is happening? The Kamara one was nice, too. Which one was that? Oh, yeah. I used to really like those. I love how these ones look. But people didn't like them as much. Summer of 25, the young guys. Like these ones. I like these ones too. The Ace Bailey one. Oh yeah, these ones were tough, bro. These ones were tough. Wait, so I'm reading that Indiana still has their lottery pick, but it goes 5-9, comes unprotected. So if the pick is between 5 and 9, the Clippers get the pick. But if it's between 1 through 4, 10 to 30, then the Clippers get the 20-31 pick. Oh, Wolves trade? Oh, he is. Yeah, he is on the Wolves. Okay. Yeah, he's on the Wolves. I can't believe we got 7 minutes till the deadline, and we haven't had a trade in 15 minutes. This is when everything should be popping off right now, and we're just chilling. What is going on? Johnny for Kawhi straight up. I gotta stretch. Oh, gosh. Future running mate. Okay, word. All right, can't stretch the floor, but shoot, sets good screens. Score on the inside. Why not? I can't believe we haven't gotten anything. That's going to be our buzzer beater 20 minutes before the deadline? There's no way. 6 minutes. I'm saying, bro, we haven't gotten nothing. It's been a solid deadline. Is it? Yeah, I would say it's been solid. Yeah, it can't come after the deadline. I'll probably stay on stream for another 20 minutes after the deadline just to see if anything else comes through. And then I might pop back on later, but I'm not sure. NBA Central Post? You've been my notifications. I appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate you. The Clippers are not trading Kawhi Leonard. Okay, so that's not happening. Appreciate that, bro. Okay, Kawhi is not getting traded. What happened with the claw? I missed it. He's not getting traded. They just announced that he's not getting traded. So they were thinking they would because they just blew it up, but yeah, just wasting another Kawhi year. It's sad, man. It really is sad. So maybe looks like no MPJ trade, no Anthony Simons retrade, no Cam Thomas trade, no DeMar DeRozan trade unless it happens right now. They really are. Yeah, you're right. They didn't completely blow it up, but I mean, you did trade two of your best players and retool for younger guys, which is great. I mean, so maybe this team could still be all right, but now you don't have a big. Who's their 5 now? Clippers. You're still the 9th seed. Brooke Lopez. Oh, yeah. Gosh. Yo, maybe Niedenhauser would get some minutes now. That's dope. I'm excited about that. Yeah. We got Shams up here twiddling his thumbs 10 minutes before the deadline. This is awful. The Pacers made a run at Walker Kessler. Highlighted 2 first-round picks and was declined. I like that. You just got to hope that you can keep him in. Yeah, this is very anticlimactic. We got 2 minutes before the deadline and nothing has happened in I don't know how long. It's been, 15 minutes since anything happened? Yeah, almost 20 minutes since we've had anything at all. So... this is very disappointing. $2:59. Of course, there could still be stuff announced later in like an hour or so. But typically, I don't feel like anything gets announced more than like 30 minutes after the deadline. At most. Yo, imagine. That would be the craziest buzzer beater in NBA history. Screw a Luka trade. That would be even crazier. Like, actually. Jake got anything for us? Zubac's getting some bread, I see. Yeah, Harden, AD, and Jaren. Those are the big trades. And Zoo now. So those were the big ones that we got. But, yeah, Jaren and AD would be the two. I mean, Jaren and Harden would be the two biggest impactful ones this season. Because, you know, he's not even going to play till next year. Probably AD, if I had to guess. What is this? What is going on? Oh, this is my desk. I was like, what is this? Kobe White? Oh, yeah, Kobe White. Shout out Kobe White. It's 3 o'clock. Nothing. Wow. Well, happy trade deadline, guys. Y'all can literally hear that, bro. Y'all told me you couldn't hear me. You literally can. Yep, no Sabonis trade. Thank you, podcast BB. Super Bowl predictions. I think the Patriots will probably win, but I want the Seahawks to win. I'm gonna be rooting for that boy Sam Darnold. He's not on payroll. He ain't getting no money, just like me. We ain't getting no bread. Love of the game right here. Well, really, a lot of the reason was to do stuff like that, freeing up spaces just so you can be under like the first apron and luxury tax and stuff. Brooke Lopez MIP season. potential Kawhi trades. They just said that Kawhi's not getting traded. So maybe next year, but I'm interested about that. See what happens. Still wanted a power forward. I mean, that's valid. It would have been nice if the Celtics did something else. So if it's actually over, I'm assuming one or two more trades will probably come through, but if it's over, that means that the Miami Heat did nothing. Yo, Heat fans are going to be furious. My gosh. Pat Riley snoozing. That's right. It's terrible, dude. Nothing. It can't be over. I don't believe that it's over. I refuse to believe that. Yeah, trade deadline it's supposed to be over. So they might have just not announced any trades yet, so maybe one or two might come through in the next like 20, 30 minutes, but for the most part, yeah. Let me switch this over real quick so I can open something up. Yo, I'm so crooked. I kicked my camera earlier. This is terrible. Let me see if I can. Good enough. See if I can pull this up. I walked out of the deadline getting a tray for a bag of chips. I can't be. Hey man, yeah, you should be happy as a DC fan. Disappointed even more in the Bucks. I mean, you brought in a young Usman Jang, so that's cool. Other than that, yeah, didn't do anything. Heat didn't do anything. Yeah. Io instead of Mike Conley. Yeah, I'd be happy if I was you too, man. Io will do you all right. He's fun. Oh, yeah, Houston didn't do nothing either. Oh, they did waive Lonzo, Patrick. They did. So Houston didn't do anything. Miami didn't do anything. The Nuggets, they did a tiny little deal. The Spurs didn't do anything. The Hornets can pick. Yeah, they can if they wanted to, but they got so many guards already, I don't think they will. But if they really wanted to, they could. Wow. Okay, here's some Cam Thomas news. The Brooklyn Nets are waiving Cam Thomas. Wow. Wow. I already got this thumbnail ready. I was prepared for this, bud. Allow Cam Thomas to find a new home. So you couldn't find a trade? So you just couldn't find a trade? Like, no one wanted Cam Thomas at all? You couldn't get a second round pick for bro? Boom. Man, what do y'all think about this, bro? That is crazy. Yeah, no one wanted to give up anything at all. I mean, I can't believe you wouldn't even get like a second round pick for bro. Like, that's crazy. Someone's probably just going to pick him up on like a minimum. So Cam Thomas is in the buyout market. Haywood Highsmith, Lonzo Ball, free agents right now. Potentially Mike Conley, Chris Paul. Yeah, Wolves could use a cool little Cam Thomas. If they... Well, I mean, you got Bones Highland. Imagine. I don't know. Yeah, Chicago's probably already making phone calls. I'm interested to see where Cam's going to go. That's very interesting to me. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting him to get waived today. There we go. YouTube and on the fly, y'all. This is how we do it. Houston signed Cam? No way. Stop playing. Lakers won the trade deadline? You think so? I mean, it was a nice trade they got done. I don't know if I would say they won. I was going to say, ain't no way. Yeah, the buyout market is about to be solid for real. Dang, poor Patrick. Yeah, the Bucks probably are calling because the Bucks said that they were interested in Cam Thomas. That's a good point. The Bucks did say they were interested in Cam. Cam Thomas got waived. That's what happened. I really see Porzingis trade making the Warriors better. Yeah, probably not, but so much better. If he actually plays, it'd be cool. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think the Wizards probably. Wizards or Jazz. This is awesome to say. Wizards, Jazz. Hornets. One of those three teams. The Cavs sneaky. The Cavs were sneaky with it too, though. But not really James Harden deal. That's not very sneaky. But still, that's... They got Dennis Schroeder, Keon Ellis, James Harden. You're right. The Nets did us a solid here. We appreciate it. We really do. We needed something to happen because, gosh, that was awful. I mean, that was so terrible. As a Wizards fan, I really... Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Usman is nice. I might have to make that video soon for the Bucks fans. Clippers, Pelicans, Hawks, Magic are all big losers. I mean, yeah, this is tough. You think the Lakers are going to get Cam Thomas? They need defense. That's the thing. The Lakers got so much scoring. They need some defense. I would more see them getting like Haywood Highsmith. Well, I mean, it's the Lakers. Who knows? I just hope Cam goes somewhere good for him. Someone that'll let him play, get shots up. I love Cam Thomas. Since we're from the same area, I got a lot of love for Cam Thomas. Scores and no defense. Yeah, you would fit like a charm. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot, Chris Haynes. That's Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is still a solid defender, but he doesn't make up for the whole team. Definitely doesn't. But yeah, shout out Marcus Smart. So no Domantas Sabonis trade, no Cam Thomas trade. Gets waived. No MPJ trade. The Lakers made no significant moves in other ways. I don't know if I would say a wasted year. I mean, it was they made a cool little deal around the edges. Luke Kennard actually going to help out. Another wing would have been cool. Wing defender would have been nice. Yeah, the offseason is going to be good. This year's offseason is definitely going to be good. Yep, MPJ is probably geeked right now. Oh, man. Dude, I'm so tired. Keep dreaming, Patrick. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Marcus Smart, one more defender. I mean, they need a wing defender. And they need a good big defender. I mean, they need at least three solid defenders. Jackson Hayes ain't getting the job done. Respectfully. I don't know if Cam Thomas is fixing these problems. Sixers 10? What's up, Brian? It was an interesting move they made for sure. Maybe Cam to the Clippers off the bench scoring. That could be interesting. I mean, you're not really trying to win but so much anymore, so let bro get out there and get some buckets. I mean, we knew something was going to happen with Cam. Like, he didn't travel with the team. It was pretty obvious that something was going to happen in that 2019. Oh, yeah, because this year's draft is, like, top tier. So it's definitely going to be wild. Guess you could say Wolves bench scoring. Yeah, it could happen for sure, yeah. Yeah, MPJ is nice. He gonna get his shots up, but he's been good. I'm surprised he didn't get traded. Not waived? What do you mean? Who didn't get waived? Lakers not trading Luka to Wizards for AD. Now that Minnesota isn't, honestly, I don't know what some forwards would be. Oh, mine not. That's okay. Kyle Anderson back to the Wolves on a buy. He's already back to the Wolves, right? Because of the Jaren Jackson trade. Kyle Anderson. Yup. Wait, no, back to the Wolves. Sorry, I was thinking Grizzlies. My fault. Yeah, my fault. So that's probably the last of it, right? I mean, we're probably not going to get Ja remain with the Grizzlies past today's trade deadline. Multiple teams were intrigued by Ja's talent. No one was willing to make a serious offer. Okay. So Ja is not getting traded. Ja did not get traded. Cam Thomas got waived. Michael Porter Jr. still up there. Yeah, Terrence Mann, that'd be cool, but unless the trade already happened and they haven't announced it yet, then it's over. Haywood Highsmith could be a good one for y'all. Wing, plays some defense. Hornets waive Mike Conley. Miami did 0 trades. Yep. Did they actually waive Mike Conley? Where'd you see that at? I saw them say that too. I saw somebody say that. Like, he really could, and that would be hilarious. Smaller contract. Yeah, I saw that. Where did you see that? I want to pull up the article. Brett Siegel. Okay. Brett Siegel. Hornets have waived Mike Conley. Yup. No more moves for the Warriors. Siegel and I'm not familiar with the other guy. Sam? Oh yeah, here it is. Bucks make a push for the postseason. Let's grow up, y'all. Come on. I'll check Fisher now. Nothing. I think that's all, y'all. I think that's all we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get nothing else. That's a good point. They are about to be crazy. Yeah, I mean I'm a Bucks fan, and even I know the Bucks aren't winning no championship. You're gonna be lucky to make it into the playoffs. Giannis and AJ agreed to the mask for Coop. Yes, please. So far, what's your favorite trade? The Jaren Jackson deal, the Jared McCain one is cool too. I like the Jaren Jackson deal. Obviously, as a Bucks fan, I'm happy about the Ousmane Dieng deal. Tyus Jones to the Mavericks is a sleeper one. I like that one a lot. Kevin Huerter to the Pistons is a big sleeper as well. I think those would be my favorite ones for sure. CP3 should go to the Pels. Oh gosh, don't do that to him. Worst team in the league, you don't want to do that. There's no way. Line with the Sprite is pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Well, CP3, they released him immediately. So he's a free agent. I'm giving it till 3:30. The Warriors were talking to the Grizzlies about trading for Jaren Jackson, but they stopped those talks to focus on Giannis. So they could have actually got Jaren. I don't know why. They should have known they weren't going to end up with Giannis. Of course they are. That's hilarious, dude. Miles McBride is going through surgery? Man, that's tough. That makes it better that they got good old Jose Alvarado over there. Yeah, it was tough. I mean, you got Io now, so I'm interested to see what would happen. I think the Bucks are trying to trick you. I think they won't have one. Doc. Yeah, Doc needs to go. It's time for Doc to go. Bring in a young coach. That would be cool to see him back in Memphis. He shouldn't do that, though. Oh, that would be cool. Buzz cuts. I appreciate that, bro. I need a cut. I got the cut like a week or two ago, but shoot, I appreciate it, bro. I ain't had a buzz cut since I was like 6 years old. I feel so much older. Kind of bothers me. I'm only 19, bro. Like, it just doesn't. I feel like I look too old. Media is even talking about the Bucks trying to compete for a chip. Yeah, it's dumb. It's just dumb. Like, let's just grow up, man. Let's be so serious. Just flip around one or two more times, then I'm done. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I've been sitting here in this chair for 3.5 hours. Yeah, facts. They would have been fired, dog. That would have been the play for sure. Yep. Facts. BB. So Lakers didn't get any more deals done. The Heat didn't do anything. Nuggets, small deal around the edges. Spurs, nothing. Houston, nothing. So, yeah. Suns did a small move around the edges. Yeah, Rollins is nice for real. For sure. I think we might just wrap it up, bro. I don't think anything else is probably gonna happen. I think this is the best of what we're gonna get. So yeah, man. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me. There have been a few people that have been here like the whole time. Like, I think Podcast BB has been here like the whole time. And last night, Dalton and Ryan, WB, Patrick been popping in. Yeah, Pelicans, of course. Not even Eve Meesey. Will, I don't know if he's still in here, but all y'all. Andre, Jesse, Will, BB, Dalton, Brian, Zaid, ABT, Dio. Yup. There we go. It's all good. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Oh, that's tough, bro. Of course, Giannis is. I gotta peep that after this. I'm not gonna do this right now. Education. It's much needed. It's really not, but it's much needed. Got to keep the kids busy. All right, I'm going to see y'all, man. God bless y'all. Take care. Y'all can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. In Jesus' name, y'all take care, man. Peace out.